Get ready, because we are heading, everyone boys and girls, to the Championship. So buckle up your seatbelts, because I don't know if we're going to come back. Let's get straight into it. It's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another match reaction to Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton 2. And that's a game where Tottenham Hotspur didn't play too badly, but again, this is the reason why we only have 2 home wins this season. And for me, 2 home wins only equates to getting relegated. And for me, this sums up Tottenham this season. Didn't play too badly, but we didn't take enough chances in the game. And you got Ben, you got Bob, yeah? But yeah, it's just, this is the problem. This is the problem. And a game that we didn't play too badly, you know, this is where we are. This is where we are, you know, but creativity-wise, we struggled. And yes, we scored some 2 good goals, but Brighton scored and could have scored more in the game as well. And in the end, could have even won the game. And if you shouldn't really be surprised, because if you look at Roberto De Zerbi's record in other teams mid-season, especially at Brighton, he didn't win in 6. Well, it's going by the evidence you saw with Brighton and other teams. He hasn't won. And we've been close games. We gave our effort, but you can see he needs time. And this is the problem. It's way too late. It's done. It's done and dusted. You can't even look at it and say to me I'm wrong. Because even in the first half, we had Basuma, we had Bentancur, who actually was not that bad. Still don't rate him, still do not rate him. But when I've got Archie Gray and Bergwijn in my team, I'm gonna say that Bentancur's a better player. You know what I mean? So let's not get it twisted yet. I'm not changing my mind on Bentancur, but Bentancur shown us why we need experience in our team. You know, this is why we should have done more in January. He was actually not that bad, but he got tired. Basuma got tired. We had to bring him off in the second half. We scored a goal with Porro. Porro getting in the box, doing really well. Now, for me, that's good. That's very good from Porro. Javi Simmons playing well again, getting the ball in the box. And really, to be honest with you, he could have done more, to be honest with you. But there was times in the game, he had a mixed game, to be honest with Javi Simmons. And I'll get into it a little bit more with him, but he had a mixed game because you can see the problems with him. He's very weak on the ball, very, very weak on the ball. And that's why, you know, he got knocked off the ball so many times. And yeah, sometimes you could say it's a free kick, but there was one time he should have got a free kick, yeah, 100%. But there was times when he's just too weak. He wasn't strong enough on the ball, and that's why he just got budged the ball sometimes. And that was annoying. That was very, very annoying for me, and that's why that summed up why he's not the right player.
3 away games.
3, yeah.
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 And we got a game against Leeds.
Yeah.
And Everton at home. But by the time we get to Leeds, we could already be down. So
I think we're down already, mate. But this sums up how we're feeling at the moment. It's done for me. It's done for me because when we had to hold on the game, and it just you could see the more and more Brighton were getting into the game, the more and more they made substitutions. They were effective as well. And this is the problem. We kept on giving the ball away as well. But the first half, going back onto the first half, Tottenham Hotspur were working hard. We had a little bit more energy in terms of, because we had Bentancur and Basuma and Gallagher, who's pressing a lot, and he pressed very hard and worked really hard, and that's what you would expect from Gallagher. But in the end, towards the middle of the first half, did Tottenham have a shot? Tottenham did not have a shot on goal. And this is the problem I have with Tottenham. We worked hard, and the problem I had with the lineup, why the hell was Mawani in the team? Mawani did absolutely nothing. And another one as well, I've got to call out as well. Solanke, what the F were you doing today? You did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. This is a player that we spent 60 million on. And we left Richarlison, and you know my feelings on Richarlison, I think he's crap, we'll get rid of him. But Richarlison would have done more in that game than bloody Solanke, who went missing, and bloody Moani, who for me has been an absolute waste of space. Absolute waste of space. Honestly. He should be questioned. Honestly, Moani and bloody Solanke. Absolute waste of space, honestly. And I had a go at people like bloody Moira, had a go at people like Lamella, had a go at people like Vincent Janssen. Honestly, useless, absolutely useless up front. You know, I don't rate Bergvall, but at least I get something from him. At least I get something from Bergvall. You know I don't rate Bergvall right now. I don't think he's all that. But let's be honest here. Those two should be ashamed of themselves, honestly. Useless. And then, yeah, we scored the goal from Poirier, but then after that, Matoma, who comes on for Garcia, goes up, crossing the box, and he scores from a volley. Kinsley's got no chance. I felt sorry for Kinsley because Kinsley, I've got to be honest, good game from Kinsley. Good game from Kinsley, to be honest with you, and it wasn't at fault for the goals. And that was it. And then second half, you think Tottenham Hotspur are going to actually go at Brighton, but Brighton are dominating the game. And that just sums up our midfield. They've got Gross in midfield, they've got Haderbit in midfield as well, and they're dominating us, completely dominating us. So you can see Basuma and Bentancur are getting tired. And it's a shame because Basuma and Bentancur for me summed up how good he was today. He was good today. You know, he kept us going, kept tackling, and he kept going for us. But it just wasn't enough. And then he had to come off for Paulinho, and it just you could see it was just coming. It was coming. But then Bergvall comes on. I can't remember who he came on for. But then he comes on and then he gets the ball back, tackles back, well done to him, gets the ball to Javi Simmons, and Javi Simmons runs on the ball, goes right inside, and then puts a lovely shot in the top corner. I was right behind it. Everyone's going mad. Everyone's going mad in the stadium. I'm going mad in the stadium as well. I've got Ben jumping on back of me from We Are Tottenham TV, and I'm like, wow. This could be our day. Things were starting to get decisions going, and that was it. And then we thought, yeah, this is definitely happening. But then the sucker punch. Danzo letting go of the ball, losing possession against Van Heck. Ball to Rotter, and then he puts it in the back of the net. 2-2 in Scottish time, well into Scottish time, and that was it. And during that time, Javi Simmons went down. He looked injured. We used up all our subs. And hopefully he's not injured, because I'm worried now, because now that's our only ball-playing midfielder we've got right now. Maddison, who couldn't even get on the pitch. He's done. He couldn't even get on the pitch. He's not even fit. So we hope and pray he's still fit. And 2-2, that feels like a defeat. We're done. We're dusted. West Ham now have got the advantage now. Nottingham Forest have got the advantage, and Leeds have got the advantage. And after those games, we could be even more afloat. And that's, for me, done and dusted. It felt like a loss today. And for me, I can't say any more than that. And De Zerbi, well, everybody said it was going to manage a bounce. Well, like I said, look at the stats with him mid-season. He couldn't get winning 6. Well, look what's happening. The same thing's happening right now. And that's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. Because unfortunately, this is way little too late now. This is way little too late. We should have got this done a long time ago. We would not found ourselves in this position. And maybe give us a better chance if we got better players in the January transfer window. Today is not a reason. It was the reason because of today, because of mistakes. today is because of the reason of what's happened the past year at Tottenham in the transfer windows and the owners. And they're the ones that need to be questioned right now, because we are going to the Championship. And buckle up your seatbelts. I don't think we're getting back up, and that's it for me. If they're still in charge, Enoch, I'm sorry, I'm done with this. Absolutely done with this right now. And sorry, people don't like the honesty, but you know, Mr. Box Office, big up to everybody who's watching this video. I'm done with this. Maybe the last time I'm going to this stadium right now. It's a funeral right now, and we got to take it on the chin right now. And as always, as I finish this video, sad end to a game that could have been promising for many reasons, but this has been this season. Let's be honest here. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, if you didn't know, get to know. Support your boy Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And I'm out.